Hey guys, I'm back again for another video. If you saw the title, you know what we're going to do today. I'm here to try out the brand new Morphe foundation, and I also grabbed a concealer. I'm excited. I guess we're going to go right into it because I guess y'all don't need to see it on me until I put it on me. I guess y'all don't need to see it on me until I put it on me.
I guess y'all don't need to see it on me until I put it on me.
I don't know. Another awkward intro. I bought myself shade 1.5 matte. I think this was the one that was supposed to be for fair skin that has a slightly yellow undertone, which I do. It's just it gets a little less yellow the more pale you get. So I'm kind of scared from this shade on the bottle that this is going to be the wrong shade for me. But that's okay. I mean, we're going to make it work. We're going to wear it today. I might try to come back at the end and just let you know how it wore over however many hours I end up wearing this today. And then I also got the concealer in shade 1.35 Soft Matte. It is one of the lightest shades they have. I always do a very light under eye on myself. So let's do it. So I already did prime my face with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and then I haven't put it on yet. I'll put it on right now. The One Heck of a Blot, it's a Soap and Glory primer. I use these every single day, like as my primer. You can't tell I already did my eyes. I just want to have something on there so I don't look crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the back of my hand. It's kind of thicker than I thought it would be. I mean, you see it's kind of slowly rolling down. You probably can't even see that. I mean, it looked like the wrong color on my hand. But that's fine. It does say, let's read it. It's the Fluidity. That's not a good word for me. It's the Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation. 24-hour long wear. Sweat proof, transfer resistant, water resistant. Free of oils, fragrance, and parabens. Great for all skin types. So yeah, this is kind of why I was so scared about this. It says it's matte and it says it's long wearing, and that kind of means usually not good for dry skin, and I'm kind of normal to dry. So we'll see. Oh god. Is it bad? And then on this side I'm going to use from the James Charles and Morphe brush set, the M439. First impressions, I think my skin looks really good. I definitely think it's pretty full coverage. I do see my pores, and normally I don't see them that bad. Normally they aren't this exaggerated on my cheeks. I do kind of think that the brush side pores don't show as bad as the side I use the Beauty Blender on. It's already basically dried down. I don't think you really need a powder, so I might not use that much at all. I'm kind of freaked out by that. I haven't used a foundation in a long time that dries down that quick. If I was going to compare how this is feeling to anything, I would compare it right with the one that it looks just like, which is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible. This one's a little bit less heavy, but still matte. So we've got some major similarities, and obviously they stole that freaking bottle, man. I mean, oh my gosh. Whatever, that's the tea. As of right now, I mean, it's totally dry. I could go out like this. I mean, I'm going to do more to my face because I look like a big yellow bowling ball head floating, but it's fine. I'll add some dimension. But we'll go right in with the concealer, I guess, next. So, right now, would I ever wear this again? Yeah, but I'd probably mix something into it as of this moment. So we're going to go in with the Morphe concealer. This is shade, like I said before, 1.35. Is it going to look way too light? Yeah, is it probably? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh no, this isn't bad at all. Wow, I really thought this was going to be lighter. Did they not do enough light shades? Because I thought this was like one of the lightest shades they made. Okay, so I just put that concealer on, and kind of to show you what I mean, This is the shade I just put on from Morphe, and this is the shade that I normally put on. This is a KKW concealer. I use like 5 different ones, but this is the kind of shade I normally use. So this is definitely darker than I was expecting it to be when I ordered it online. I mean, it still looks light, like brightening, but kind of wish I would have done a little bit lighter shade. Doesn't feel like a very drying concealer. It feels kind of in the middle. It's not super moisturizing, not super dry, so that's kind of good. I'd rather it be more moisturizing if it was for me. But let's start over with the disclaimer that I'm kind of normal dry, so if you're oily, it's a different story for you than it would be for me. So if you're oily so far, I think this foundation might work really well for you, especially if you set it. For me, I don't know if I want to set it that much, but I really like that concealer, honestly. I'm shocked that this isn't Morphe, but I get it, because if I was going to tell you anything, which I said it in my first video, I'm almost positive because I say this to as many people as I possibly can. If you're using a very full coverage foundation, you do not need a very full coverage concealer. But I'm almost positive this concealer was trying to say it was full coverage. Yeah, Fluidity full coverage concealer, and I wouldn't agree with that. But instant full-on concealing power, blendable multitasking formula free of fragrance and parabens. I do like that these are both full of I do like that these are both free of fragrance and parabens. That's good stuff for your skin to not have that on there aging you and stuff. Instant full-on concealing power. No. A little bit more medium. Is it buildable? Yeah, but even still, I can still see my bags more than I could if I used my KKW, the Fenty concealer, even my tried and true Too Faced one that I use all the time. If I was going to compare this one to a concealer that I use or have used, it would be this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. It's kind of a medium coverage, a little bit buildable, but still a little bit more moisturized. Just kind of good. I'd rather it not be matte, or I would have hated it and my whole face would look horrible by now. So at least we got that going for us, right? So to set, I'm just going to go with what we know and what everybody else would use, which is the Laura Mercier. I'm just going to do like a light, not much, just on my under eye to set that concealer. It's creasing right out here, like by my hair, and I don't like that at all. Kind of aggravating me. Other than that, I think my face looks awesome, considering that this is an $18 foundation. My concealer looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and put on the rest of my foundation, or what? I'm going to go ahead and put on the rest of my face makeup, and I'll be right back. This foundation is beautiful in certain parts of my face, and in other parts, I'm kind of like, what the heck is going on? My chin, I mean, obviously there's a crease there, but it's really kind of creased pretty good already. I mean, usually it takes like all day for my crease right there to look horrendous, and it already does, so that's not a good sign. I definitely have creasing on the outer parts of my forehead, and I did end up setting my entire face, and now I've got so much powder on my face that I look kind of cakey almost, and it's still creased, so that sucks. Underneath my eyes on the inner corner, there's a little bit. I mean, it's not that bad. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it, but man, that does not happen to me, so that's kind of why I'm like, but you gotta think too, I'm very picky about my foundations, so maybe I don't really hate this. Maybe this is like a, let's wear it all day and see if my natural oils start coming through and I start looking less crazy. I do think the setting spray helped, but did it fix all my problems? No, but it does look a lot better. It's been 10 hours. Wow, okay. It's been 10 hours. I got my Taco Bell, whatever this is called, creamsicle, freeze, and I'm ready to take this off. Anyways, so this is how the foundation is worn on me today. If I get up close, maybe you can see. It's not really worn off my face. I wouldn't say that. I think that it stayed on super, super well. This foundation, let me start with this. It has worn so much better than I expected. It looks so much better by the end of the day than I expected. I was telling you all that I was having some wrinkles, but they're just as bad now as they were then. So they've not gotten worse. I would say that's a good thing. Maybe I just didn't set it as quickly as I should, and that was my own fault. So I'm going to try it again maybe and see how it goes then. I think that it's worn very well considering the price. I don't really have but one other drugstore foundation that has worn this well on me. So I'm going to give it like a 6 on total foundation. On my drugstore foundation, like a 7.5. Yeah, okay, final answer. 7.5 drugstore, 6 on regular foundation, just because I have so many higher end ones that are phenomenal. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my first video. It did super good. I'm kind of shocked it did so well. I've got so many feedback. I've met people I've never even met before that are like, hey, I saw your video. I'm like, wow. Really appreciate the support. And hopefully I'll start getting on a schedule to where I can post a lot more. With work and stuff and having to study all the time, it's kind of hard, but once I get through my exams, it's going to get a lot better, I think. Stay tuned. Hopefully that happens, but if not, love y'all. Stay. Please stay. And subscribe. Please like and subscribe this video. Let me know you're here. Let me know what you think. Do you think that I'm overreacting? Maybe I am. I don't know. I probably am. I don't know. I tried this foundation today. What do you think?
I like it.
Do you think it... Can you tell that there's wrinkles in my forehead?
No.
Like more wrinkles in my forehead than I really have in real life.
Botox. That'll protect you from when you get older.
I think it's this foundation. It's normally not this bad. How expensive do you think this foundation is looking at it on my face?
I'm guessing $100.
I don't have any foundation that's $100.
Great, yeah.
This one's $18.
No way. The stuff you get me is a fortune.
Yeah, that's the stuff I get you. This is what I'm trying.
I figured you bought.
But the one I use for me is this one, and this one's expensive.